Good morning, fellow YouTubers. This is Angela Davis with Angela Davis's Garden and Homestead. I'm in Tennessee in Zone 7A. What I'm showing you right now is a view of my backyard off of my balcony. My balcony is off of the master bedroom. I wanted to share with you all this morning what I have growing on. I have tons of flowers on my balcony and all around the yard throughout, and I'll be sharing that with you all a little at a time. But we've had several days of rain. Let's say, I think it was about 3 to 4 days of rain nonstop, and so a lot of my blooms have fallen over or have fallen off, but I know they'll come back with just a little sunlight. There's an assortment of zinnias, geraniums, petunias, lantanas, calabracas, marigolds. Now these marigolds were grown from seed from last year's plantings. These hanging baskets were from Lowe's. I only shop the clearance section at Lowe's for my flowers and fruit trees and what have you. Again, this is another pot of marigolds where I threw in some seeds from last year. And as you can see, they've started growing. One of my favorites are the lantanas. And I love every color of them. They come in yellow, they're multicolored, and there's also the light purple. These are calabracas, more lantanas. This was a Shasta daisy plant, but for some reason I have never been able to grow them. I don't know why. I keep trying because I really love the flower, but for some reason it doesn't grow well with me. But here's a volunteer zinnia plant. Some wave petunias. Pink zinnias. My Asiatic lilies are in bloom. Right above here, to the left of my balcony, is a hot pink crepe myrtle which blooms in July and August here. Here's a geranium and a yellow knockout rose, which has a lot of bites from insects, which I'm going to treat with Bayer Systemic 3-in-1, and that usually takes care of it. I'm not too concerned about knockout roses because they are disease resistant and it doesn't affect its flowering or its growth. This is the side of the yard to the left. And I'll be showing you a little bit each time I video tape a different section of my garden. I've gained a wealth of information from all of you. And as you see my garden, you'll see where I have incorporated a lot of the ideas and suggestions from all of you. Here, one of my neighbors was being very creative and bought some of these, let's see, what are they called? These landscaping lights for $1 at the Dollar Tree. He had some old globes from an old ceiling fan that he wasn't using, tied some wire around it, and just inserted this. And this serves as a little lantern. He also made this, which is supposed to help trap carpenter bees, where the bees go inside the holes that he's drilled all around, gets trapped into the mason jar here at the bottom. And it's supposed to die once it's trapped inside and can't get out. Unfortunately, I have not been able to capture any as of yet, but they are a real problem here, and it costs us a lot of money. Earlier in the spring, I hosted a garden swap party for a lot of my friends and neighbors that garden, and I collected so many things that I didn't have in my garden. For example, this spearmint, which I'm going to use this morning to steep a cup of tea with some honey. This is a habanero plant that did not get planted into the garden, and I didn't want to throw it away, so I just put it in a pot. The same thing goes for this piece of sage. It's a leftover. And also from the garden swap party, I got this chocolate mint. And these seeds right here, these seedlings that are coming up, is a black icicle tomato. So I just planted those about 5 days ago. And as you can see, these are sprouting up. I haven't seen anything in this one as of yet, but this one has had a little success here with a few sprouts. And again, here's another piece of that chocolate mint that I got from the garden swap party. On the table here is some corn seedlings that need to be transplanted into the garden, and hopefully if the rain holds up, I'll try to get that done today. This is one of my house plants that I usually take out in the spring, summer, and fall and bring into the house over the winter. Here's another Asiatic Lily that has already bloomed. Thank you for watching, and have a blessed day.